Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Eric Sockness again. Just wanted to come back and talk about my little adventure today, traveling on either a Trek Superfly or a Specialized Stumpjumper, the 27.5 6 Fatty. I took both of them out on exactly the same route today. I took them within 10 minutes of each other, and I guess in all honesty, the wind had not changed one bit in the 5 minutes between each ride I took. I apologize for the first video I made. This probably isn't much better, but I'm going to at least give this a try. It probably sounds like I'm in a big tunnel or something because I don't have any kind of speaker on my phone. But I have read in quite a few forums online, a couple different places where they're talking about 29ers being just as actually slower, or the 650B fatty tires being just as fast, if not faster, just because they have some rolling, better, I guess, rolling contact. Maybe this test that I took today wasn't all that accurate because it was just a straight shot on almost like a fire road. It was a converted railroad track. I think I rode 3.5 miles out roughly and 3.5 miles back. I actually rode 6.79 miles exactly on each road, on each bike. They're both pretty much the same size. I'm about 167 pounds. I'm 5'10". I ride a medium-sized frame. I probably could have gone to a large on the Stumpy, but I was told that that was the right size for me, so I stuck with it. I will say this. Over the course of the ride, the Stumpjumper was by far the most comfortable of all of the two. I stopped riding hardtails years ago when I used to ride, I think it was a Stumpjumper, as a matter of fact, is what it was. I got rid of that in about 2007 and decided to go into full suspension. I've ridden a full suspension ever since, unless I'm on my road bike. So this is the first hardtail I've gotten in many years, probably 10, 11 years since I've had a hardtail. I was hoping that the 29er would help with that, but there's no question about it. Even though it rolls over stuff better, it's still a hardtail. There's no way around that. If it were a 650B fatty, then it might be a little different. I know there's a guy online right now, Clint Gibbs, that's been doing some testing on, I think it's a Giant, and he's saying that it's the way to go. If you go 650 fatty, go boost, and then basically switch out tires if you want to go faster, or switch out the tires if you want to be more comfortable. And I think it makes sense. I will say this: riding these big balloon style tires on this bike it's been fun. They're not the easiest thing to throw around in the woods, especially if you're climbing, but they are fun to ride. I was a heck of a lot more comfortable. So I guess the times are going to be the deciding factor. And when all is said and done, the first ride I came back, I was at 30 minutes and 2 seconds. When I came back on the Stumpjumper, I was at 32:06, so exactly 2 minutes and 4 seconds slower. Ironically, though, the first mile I was actually pedaling faster on the Stumpjumper. I don't know if it's because I was excited or I wanted to prove something or something. I will say this though: when I was out on the trail, it kind of intersects with a couple of driveways and that kind of stuff, and I did have to swerve around a truck. I think it was a semi truck even. So that probably added a little bit to the 650B. I don't think there's a whole lot different other than on the hills it was slower. So I guess I'm going to stop rambling now, and I don't know how this whole YouTube thing works. I'm a little bit new to this, obviously. I posted a friend on here. I've done the video this afternoon. I'm doing this video now. I'm going to look into Patreon maybe. I'm going to see how this YouTube thing works. If you've seen this video, you think that I'm not a complete idiot, like it, share it, whatever you want to do with it. Behind me, I will step out of the way. You can see this is my garage. This is where my wrenching happens. Nothing real special, but I call it home, I guess, when the fiance wants to get rid of me or I want to get away. So that's the garage. Maybe this will be a new thing for me to start trying and posting some new stuff. If you see behind me, I not only do pedal bikes, I also do some non-pedal bikes. I've got a 2008 GS 1200 from BMW. I also have a 1050 Sprint GT. That's a 2011 from Triumph. Kind of a a guy for across the pond bikes. I just like them. Sorry, Harley guys, they're just not my thing. So maybe we'll talk a little bit about the BMWs and the Sprint too. So like I said, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you hate it, give me a thumbs up anyway. What the heck? Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see if I can do some video editing, and maybe we'll see you again. Thanks.